Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning from a very misty, very early morning. Polynesian Village Resort this morning. It's a very early start this morning. We are off to early entry for Animal Kingdom today, and early entry for resort guests is at 7:30 this morning.
Correct.
So we're headed over there just now. It's going to be a really interesting day today. It's Wednesday, it's the day before Thanksgiving. And we're not going to use Genie Plus. We will buy an individual lightning lane for Flight of Passage because it is my absolute favourite thing in the whole world. But we're not going to use any other form of Genie Plus. We're just going to walk around and see what we can get done. We are expecting incredibly heavy crowds today. It is what it is. We've come at a very busy time of year. We expected this, so if it's just a case of walking around, absorbing all the atmosphere, taking it all in, then that's ideal. Whatever we get done is a bonus.
Yeah, just take things slow.
Exactly. And it is a long day today, as we said. We've got extra hours at the Magic Kingdom, extended hours I should say, this evening as well. So we'll see what we get done. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get used to being right under the monorail tracks, which you can maybe see just above my Animal Kingdom ears there. It's so strange walking along this path and having the monorail run right over your head. I think it's the closest we've ever been to the monorail. Transport, we're just waiting in the bus this morning to Animal Kingdom. Transportation from the Poly for Magic Kingdom and Epcot, you're going to have the monorail. You also have the boat over to Magic Kingdom as well, which I'm hoping we'll be able to use at some point during the trip. And then for Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, all your water parks, the transportation is by bus as well. So it has so far been a fairly frequent service. We've not had to wait too long for any of the buses. So we're going to get the bus across to Animal Kingdom. I'm hoping we'll arrive a couple of minutes before early entry for resort guests, and then it's going to be the power walk across the Flight of Passage. We have just managed to get a lightning lane while I've been waiting this morning, so that was $16 per person this morning. It's for Flight of Passage. I don't grudge any penny of that at all. And then we'll do a power walk, hopefully get a couple of rides on it this morning. Ross is stuck at security again. Every single day something in his bag sets off the alarm and we can't figure out what it is. He's tried taking everything out, putting everything back in, putting different combinations, and once again he is stuck at bag check. Take a good look at this, an empty line for Navi River Journey. I have never seen this before. just come off Expedition Everest, walk on twice. So just to recap this morning's activities from extended hours, extra, early morning, early hours, early entry. To recap that, walk on at Navi River journey, walk on twice in a row at Everest. So that's already far more than we expected to do, and we've just come across this. Okay, the timing this morning has been epic so far. Already, and I don't know what time it is now, but already we've done far more than I actually expected to do. The park isn't too crowded at the moment. We'll see what it's like when we get over to Pandora though, because it's now time for our lightning lane. It's just the best ride in the park. It's the best ride at Walt Disney World. It just feels so real and it's so emotional. I did have a little cry on Flight Passage. I always have a little cry on Flight Passage.
I couldn't agree more. It was like, I loved Rise of Resistance and I loved Blizzard Rewind, but yes, that is the #1 ride in the park.
This is just the best part. This is why it's my favourite. The other reason it's my favourite, we have the Night Blossom. They didn't have any French toast sticks today, but they have these little cinnamon rolls instead. So we're going to try these and see how they are. Are you excited?
Oh my friends, we've been parked for 3 long years.
I think this is my first taste of the famous cheeseburger. are good. I don't think they're as good as my bowl.
Your bowl is good, but wash your mouth out.
Shall we talk about Boma?
We shall talk about Boma.
What did you think of Boma?
Absolutely brilliant. The food was divine.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with Boma, it's the buffet restaurant over at Animal Kingdom Lodge. That was our first ever visit there. We've heard people rave about the food over in Boma, and we've always been a little bit nervous about visiting. We're probably on the pickier side in terms of the cuisine that we normally enjoy. So we were always a little bit worried that Boma would be a waste on us. That could not have been further from reality. And Animal Kingdom Lodge is just such a beautiful resort to walk around as well. I think that's our second visit there. We spent a little bit more time this evening just walking around, having a look at the decor. I would have liked to have spent a little bit more time, but I think it was probably after the meal, it was time to come back to the resort for a little bit.
Yes, I think we rolled back down the hill towards the bus rather than walked.
Yeah. We did also have the famous zebra domes as well as a dessert. This is something that Animal Kingdom Lodge is known for. You can get them at Boma. I think you can get them at the counter service restaurant at Animal Kingdom Lodge as well. What did you think of your first zebra dome?
It was brilliant. You thought I was absolutely hating it, didn't you?
Yeah, Ross made a face that didn't suggest he was enjoying the zebra dome and then just inhaled the rest of it in one go. It was really nice. I can see why some people love them and some people hate them. I can see that it's a strange texture.
Yes.
For a dessert. I couldn't taste a lot of alcohol in them, although there is a sign up saying they contain alcohol, and I think that's a thing that I hear a lot of people say, is that they can taste alcohol in it. I couldn't. Then again, I have had some very strong drinks served from the general Animal Kingdom region today, so maybe that has desensitised me to that, but I thought they were absolutely fabulous. They were very, very rich though, so I couldn't have sat and eaten another one straight after that. They were very, very rich for a dessert for me. Everything in the restaurant was absolutely fantastic. The service was great. It was just probably, I think that'll be a highlight for us in terms of dining. But we were also just talking about that in the restaurant. Every meal we've had so far has been absolutely spot on. Yeah, it's been really, really good. The quality of the food this year, quality of the service, everything. There's not been a single meal that I would say has been a disappointment or a letdown. Everything has been really, really high quality. Everything's been just fantastic so far. So fingers crossed that continues tomorrow.
I just want to add, if anyone's like me and has a taste palate of a 7-year-old, you're still sorted. The macaroni was great. Was it penny pasta and meatballs?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the meatballs just sliced off the fork and knife and fork, and it was delicious. Even some of the other cakes I had, like the Kenyan coffee cake, that was nice. I was trying to think what it was actually tasting like, and I thought about like the Quality Street coffee. I'm just going to say snacks here.
Like the Quality Street chocolates.
Yes,
yeah.
Thanks. It was like that, but it was tamed down a lot.
Yeah.
So there was only a small hint of it.
And just worth mentioning, the restaurant is absolutely gorgeous. Just the decor inside is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yes. So one or two things is going to happen now. We're going to sign off in just a second, and then I think we're going to enter a period of debate as to what happens next.
It's not a case of what happens next, more a case of if we can actually get up to go to the Magic Kingdom.
Yep, so the Magic Kingdom's open for deluxe guests until 1 AM. I want to go. Do I think we're probably pushing things a little bit too far by going to the Magic Kingdom till 1 AM after being at the Animal Kingdom since like 7:30 this morning? Yes,
probably.
I do. So I think we'll go and debate what the sensible plan is here, and see whether common sense wins out over how much fun it'll be to be in the Magic Kingdom in the early hours in the morning again. So we're going to go and have a think about that. So this will either be the end of today's video, or we'll be back with you shortly live from the Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Welcome to extended evening hours for deluxe guests and guests of other select hotels. Just rolls off the tongue. What was wrong with evening extra magic hours? That's what I'd like to know. There's something that happens to me every time we come to Disney. We always do a late night in the Magic Kingdom, and at some point during the trip I become so tired that I find the Haunted Mansion incredibly soothing. It's nice and dark and I fall asleep, or I start to nod off in the Haunted Mansion. That in itself is not a problem. The problem comes in the middle of the night when I wake up in the hotel room and I'm not sure whether I'm in the hotel room or whether I'm in the Haunted Mansion. Please someone tell me I'm not the only person that this happens to. Let me know in the comments if you reach a point in these trips when you can't tell the difference between your resort room and the Haunted Mansion. The next morning, we didn't end the video last night because we got in around, it was about 1 in the morning by the time we got back to the room yesterday. So we got back about 1 in the morning, so as well as trying not to disturb other people in the rooms around us, I was absolutely delirious and probably hallucinating by that time in the morning. So we got quite a lot done in the extended hours from the point we went into the park last night. We got on the People Mover, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Mad Hatter's Tea Party. We got on Peter Pan's flight and it was about 20 minutes of a wait. It said it was about half an hour, but we got on it in about 20 minutes. What else did we do last night?
Went to the mansion and Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah. And then we decided to make Big Thunder our last ride of the night. You always know when you start falling asleep in the Haunted Mansion that it's time to call it a night at that point. So well worth going in. It was fun. I was very, very tired last night, I think.
Oh, you were gone.
I was completely gone. I was at that stage where you can't feel your legs, you can't feel your feet, you're not sure whether you're awake or asleep at that point. So we've had a little bit of a later start this morning. It is still fairly early, it's about 8:30. We'll let you know what's happening today and what the plans are for today in the next vlog. But we thought we'd do a little bit of a wrap up for last night's extended hours. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are enjoying it, remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.